Greetings, dear friends. Chris here. So, today is January 11th, 2021. It's a Monday. And I have a few things to show and talk about in the video today. There are four things. Let's see. The last thing I'll show you is something you've already seen, actually, and that is my last finish diamond painting of 2020. But if you watched my 2020 finish parade, you would have seen it. But I'll show again, just as an official thing. So that will be the last thing I show. But first, I want to. Then I will also, before that, I will show you a tip/trick fix sort of thing with what happens if you have an issue with a specialty or a custom diamond painting pen and there's damage to it, which happened to me. Then the second thing I'm going to show you is my first finish of 2021. But first, I want to just quickly do a little maintenance update, if you will, with a video I posted last week, which is no longer up. I don't regret posting it, but I decided, it's better just to talk about it all in full. But since, at least in the end, when it's resolved, it's mostly resolved. So just in case you've seen it, you'll know. In case you didn't see it, I'll explain a little bit. I posted a video last week because I started my Dreamer Designs Kindred Spirit canvas, which I've been waiting since it was released to do it. I just absolutely love it. But I had an issue with it, and what I did was, I guess I was probably, I don't want to say I was wrong. I don't know, maybe I was. But the thing is, I tried working on it, and I was frustrated and kind of more emotional. I wasn't mad, but I was more, I guess, emotional about it, or upset that I had the issue on something that really meant a lot to me and I've been waiting a long time to do. So I posted it more of as an emotional response, and I probably shouldn't have been that quick to. You live and learn, and sometimes you let your emotions get the best of you, and I kind of was did it out of sadness and frustration. So I decided, it was up for a couple hours probably, or if that, and I was I was planning on contacting them anyways, so, and I was pretty sure, I know they're a good company, so I was pretty sure they would help me out with the issue I had. So I decided, let me take it down and I'll deal with kind of the resolve, So I did contact them. I know I was supposed to make this a little short story, but, so I contacted them. They got back to me fairly quickly. We had a back and forth a little bit, mainly because of, it would have been probably resolved in 2 conversations, but, I provided them with extra information that they wanted, also that I wanted to give them with my issue. So they said there's no problem, and that when it gets back in stock, because unfortunately it's not in stock now, that they'll send me a canvas or a kit, whichever. I'm sure the whole kit will probably come. I don't think they're going to take the stuff out, but whatever. So it's not officially resolved because I don't have the new product, but I'm giving it a 90% resolved. Again, they were very nice about it. It was easy, to communicate and contact with them, and again, they were very nice about it, and so I'm pretty happy, and I'm very grateful that they're going to help me out and resolve my problem, and I hope the new kit doesn't have the same issue, which I doubt it will, and I can't wait to get it. So hopefully they're going to be in stock later in the month, and I'll have it soon. Okay, enough talking about that. Now on to my second part, which is my first finish of 2021. So this one was a canvas my dad bought me for Christmas. I had since he bought it for me, and again, it's kind of a personal thing because it was it's the same breed as our two dogs, which unfortunately are no longer with us. I decided, you know what? As soon as I finished the last one I did, I was like, I have to start this one for him because he's going to be asking, well, why aren't you doing the dog one? Why aren't you doing the dog? So here it is. These are King Charles Cavalier Spaniels. They're the best lap dogs ever. They're adorable. They're loving. They're fantastic dogs. They were great pets and, fur babies and part of our family. And it came out fairly good. Obviously, again, since it's smaller, the farther away you are, the better it is. Up close, it's a bit pixelated, but as I'm seeing in the camera, it looks pretty good. The definition in their face is nice. And, like I said in my unboxing, this one looks like my dog Saffron or Saffy, and this one looks like my Camille. They actually even look like them. So, it came out nice. It was quick. It's around. I will say there were issues with the canvas. He got it on Amazon, I believe. Oh, just a little... looks like wax in here. Just want to take it out real quick. So I did have some issues with this, because I find when you order from certain, I guess, well, let's just say, okay, I'll just talk about the issues. So, it came with the little tiny packets of diamonds in those long strips with the tiny bags. Honestly, those are my least favorite kind. I usually don't care how diamonds come, whether they're in the packets, in the baggies, whatever. But I like the kind of bigger bags if it comes in the train of things, of diamonds. When it's in the train of diamonds that's in those tiny little bags, usually the quality is not as good. Although especially with the rounds, quality is very... It's not really, at least from what I've found, is not that big of a difference. Squares are very different. Squares, no matter, even from the best companies, the quality can be up and down. So with cheaper companies, I definitely am not interested in doing too many squares. Anyways, that's not the point I was trying to make. So they were the diamonds in the little baggies. Now, unfortunately, there was one color and I had two issues to begin with. First, one color was supposed to have 4 bags. They only sent 1. And that was a whitish cream color that's in the dogs. Now, luckily, I don't save my diamonds, I don't save them by DMC or anything. I have, most of them are just in a big old Ziploc bag. I just throw them all in there. Now, lately, the past couple of months, when I finish, I actually do save them a little different now. Usually, what I'll do is, I have so many of these larger kind of bags that when a kit's done, I'll just put them in these bags. Usually one is fine, but sometimes I need 2, and I'll just write what it was on here, and I just dump all the colors in there just in case I, for whatever, need a color from it. With this one, at least, though, I had a huge bag alone of white, pure white, so I was able to use the diamonds from there. And then another color, which was one of the background colors, I used it, but because it does fit, you can't tell. I mean, it's all greenery over here, but they sent the wrong color. It was supposed to be, I don't know, say a light green, instead they sent a dark green, that sort of thing. Or it was supposed to be I think a greener color, but it sent a bluer color. I'm not too sure exactly which one it was, but it was the wrong color, unfortunately, they sent. And that's another reason why I don't like those train of bag thingies. They pick those out, you know, in the factory when they're getting putting kits together. They have the inventory sheet and they're picking the colors out of all these like 150, however, 100, 200 bins of colors, you know, and they're doing it quick. They're doing it, you know, so it's different, I think, than when probably the other kind of, it's either done by weight with the resealable bags or the big bag like Diamond Art Club train kind of things. Those probably are done through a machine where it shoots them in there. And then I guess somehow they, you know, the machine must do all the certain canvas at that time that way. I'm guessing. But these, I've seen video where they actually have an inventory sheet and they're picking them one at a time. And that's where also you get, if they're doing that, it's human error. And that happened here. I had 2 errors in this. But luckily, I was able, because it was a kind of a mixed background color. The color wasn't really the fact that it was different, it's not that big of a deal. And I did have color to fill in here. But again, if it was your first diamond painting, or maybe you didn't have extra colors around, or, well, that would have been an issue. So those, I think, were my only 2 issues with the colors with this. Actually, even if I don't remember, but and a couple of the colors I think I might have run out. They didn't really give you very many extras on any of the colors, so I think actually on a couple colors I ran out. But again, they were kind of the blendy colors, so if you run out on the grass parts or here, it doesn't really matter. You can fill in any of the other color that you have left over. So that was kind of a lot of issues there with the drills and the amounts and missings and all that. But again, it's finished. In the end, it came out great, and it's sparkly. So it's accomplished, and I like it. And my dad likes it too. So now we just got to hang it up after the holidays, because my birthday is coming up this week, in the middle of the week, and I, for the longest time, have kept my Christmas tree up until after my birthday. So the Christmas tree probably won't come down until probably Friday, maybe Thursday or Friday, because my birthday is on the 13th. Okay, now here, before I show you the other finish, because this part is going to this 3 or 4 things I'm showing you are done at once. I'm going to have to then edit in the other finish that I'm going to show you later. So I want to talk to you about an issue I had earlier the week. So here is my diamond painting pen. I just bought it a couple months ago. I really like it. I got it from Dave's Dream. It was affordable. If any of you know me and realize, you know, when I say this, I'm a cheap person. I'll spend money on the diamond painting itself, but I don't like to spend where I don't have to. So spending extras on things like pens or waxes and all these other extra stuff, I really don't like unless I have to. But I really wanted a pen. I've been diamond painting almost 2 years now at the time, and I was still using the, you know, stylus that they send in the kits. But I decided, and so I wasn't sure what kind to get, because I see different kind of designs, and I didn't know what my hand would fit and how I would like holding it. But I figured this is the kind that I would feel comfortable with holding, probably. Like I've seen ones that are the really fat ones. I wouldn't like that at all, because I have tiny hands. And I just think it would be bulky. I've also seen the ones that just like are a regular pen, but just thick and straight down, and I wouldn't like that either. I like the fact that this has a curve to it, curvature, and it's really pretty. And it was affordable, so like I said, so I got it, and it's been great. And I was worried about, because I've heard issues about the multi-placers fitting in, but these fit perfectly. They're very nicely, it's not loose at all. So My problem that happened was I was multi-placing, I was diamond painting, and all of a sudden when I went down to put the diamonds on, snap. The multi-placer broke on the neck and snapped the head off, basically, of the multi-placer. So all that was left was, the bottom part in the pen. And I was like, oh my God, how am I going to get this out? I have no idea. I tried looking it up on YouTube. I found a video, but then I was like, I don't want to go through all that trouble from what I've seen somebody do. And then I also thought, okay, well, then I tried myself, of course. I took one of the tweezers or something, and I was trying to dig it out. And the white plastic itself is actually really crumbly. So it was coming out, and I probably could have just dug it out, and it would probably take like an hour and a half probably maybe to get it out, or at least somewhat to where I could force it out somehow, but I wasn't going to do that. So then I thought, well, I have to get it in something in here to pull it out. So I was thinking, well, a corkscrew. So I know we had a corkscrew around here, but I couldn't find it, and I was thinking, that corkscrew is going to be too big. Because who has a lot of tiny little corkscrew that would fit through there? So I didn't. So then I thought, okay, what else can I screw in there? I thought, well, a screw. So this is like a nail screw or something. I don't know what these are. I'm not handy or mechanical or anything. So it has the star thing on top, and this is sharp in the end, and it has the screw. So I tried poking it or digging it in. I actually tried twisting it with, my hand. It wouldn't go in. So I was like, great. Okay, what can I do? Well, I got the drill out, and my dad, whenever he screws things in, he usually uses the drill. And he actually had this out because he was using it. So I was thinking, okay, so I put the drill. So I had the drill. So I started. And this, by the way, so this works. It worked for me. And this is a warning if you don't have steady hands or eyes or whatever. Either don't try this or don't blame me if you get hurt. Okay? So warning. So what I did was I had the pen in one hand here. I had the drill in this hand with the drill bit on it. And I drilled into it. And it actually took a few times because I didn't want to go all the way far down into the cavity over there in the white part. And so I would do that, drill out down, and then I had to switch the top off for the screw part, and then I try to screw it, and it wasn't deep enough. So finally I got it deep enough, and I actually really didn't even need this. Well, actually I did, but so when I had when I was able to drill enough to make the hole far enough down, I tried to then drill this into there with the drill itself, and it wouldn't do it still. So what I did was I just took the screw, I put it in, and I was able to twist it a few times so it got started in there. And then I did a couple, shoots of the drill to make sure it was steady, and then I just pulled it out. And it worked. No problems, nothing. Pen didn't break through the inside. It was a quick fix that was painless, and I was able to do fairly easily. After a little thinking of how to do it, and worrying that a pen that I just bought is now not even going to be worth it for me because I multi-place all the time. So that was my little tip or trick. Again, if this happens to you, you could try it. But again, warning if you try it or have somebody who's steady with their hands and won't hurt themselves. Okay? So stay tuned for the last part. Okay, everybody. So this is going to be quick because I've already shown it. And honestly, I don't have much else to say. It's a beautiful diamond painting. Nice size. Not too big, not too small. It's a round. It's called Sitara from Diamond Art Club. And this was my final finish of 2020. I think I finished it actually on the last day. Yeah, so it's beautiful. It goes in my room great. I'm not a big cat person, but because of the colors, it really, fits me well, and I love it. And it was really fun to do too, because it had, I don't remember how many colors it had, maybe 16 or 20, something around there, not too many, but there was a lot of sort of patchwork, so you do a section, and they'd be large, not large, but there would be nice sizes of area of black, and then nice areas of different color purples, and so it was really enjoyable to do. Probably the most enjoyable one to do I have done in a while, because it's just just the color wise how it diamond painted. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but if you diamond painted for a while, you'll know certain diamond paintings, for whatever reason, when you're doing them, they just really click, and it's a really great to do it. And this is how this one was. So there it is. Okay, so I have nothing much else to say until next time. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for commentating on my posts, liking, and all that other good stuff. So I hope you all stay safe, stay happy, or be safe and be happy. And until next time, thanks. Love you all. Bye.